Namaste. For me, I think one of the things that's fascinating about HR in India right now is the level of innovation that's happening. When you take an economy that's growing as quickly as India's is, and you put it within the context of the environment around that growing industry, to be able to accomplish what India's been able to accomplish over the last 10 years is remarkable. The kind of innovation that's happening in HR to be able to tackle those challenges is something that's remarkable and interesting. I think the rest of the world can learn from it because the pace of change here is faster than it is in some of the rest of the world. And so the kinds of HR challenges that India is tackling now are going to be HR challenges that the rest of the world is going to be tackling in 5 to 10 years from now.
It's a thing of the future. It's happening today, but I think it's spreading faster than anyone understands it completely. So it's a tool. It's a method of communication. It's something that's, honestly, I don't understand it too well because I sense a power, a latent power in social media, which I have not experienced in my last 30 years of professional life.
Social media for me, I think, is networking, is my only platform for virtual connect. It's the only place where I feel that I'm closely knit bond with all the people around the globe whom I'm not in touch with all the time. It is knowledge sharing for me. It is information for me on an everyday basis. And I think it's my only virtual world where I am all the time.
Whenever I touch any part of social media, it excites me. It's like electricity. It's either on or you're off. It's you can't do it halfway. You can't say I'm on Twitter or I'm on Facebook and end it there. You got to keep pace with what's happening there. You got to keep it constant. You got to keep it updated. It's got to be lively. So the like or the rejection is almost instantaneous.
As a practitioner, I feel that social media for me, in terms of different platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, it helps me connect with all the other HR professionals who are like me in the market around. So it would be within India, outside India. I could share a lot of knowledge with them. I know what's happening out there.
What's interesting is, as a communication tool, I can get the correct message, keep checking back whether the message has been correctly received, fine-tune the correctness. So much so, knowledge sharing becomes that much more easier.
I think what's next for me within social media is how we can leverage social media for better use of HR practitioner, even as SHRM, as an organization, how we can utilize this platform to reach out to that unreached and untapped HR professional, which probably is residing somewhere but cannot physically connect with us.
In every domain of HR, including HR, actually in every domain of life, social media brings the awesome power of instantaneous, live, correct communication and knowledge sharing. It has to transform the workplace of the future. My belief is it will. People don't have an option. Leveraging the power of the social media need not be a hit and miss. It can be done by design. It can be programmed for success. It can be tailor-made to suit individual requirements. We can orchestrate what we want out of using social media. We can do it when we want it, and we can go to our specific target audience. So we can stay within the parameters of non-spam, of respecting the privacy and privateness of individuals and groups. While doing this, we can still reach our target audience specifically. The applications are manifold. It's not a question of being ready. You don't have an option. Because people who are going to leverage the power of social media, like those who actually harvested the power of the internet ahead of the curve, the guys who do this are going to be tomorrow's success. So that's the reason why even within SHRM, we decided that we need to not just understand, but also facilitate others' understanding of how this can be leveraged. So maybe in a few months' time, we should be in a position to actually share with you a framework, a model of how exactly we have moved in this journey of leveraging social media for business impact to achieve our mission, and share with you some learnings in terms of do's and don'ts maybe.
In the same way that we're seeing innovation happen in India because of the rapid growth, I think we're going to see social media innovation happening in India. It's about people connecting to people, and right now India needs a lot of people in order to sustain that growth in their economy. I think we're going to see a whole new level of innovation. I think India is just now on the verge of doing a lot of the things that are happening in other parts of the world using social media and applying it to business and to HR. But everything they're doing right now in the business environment is happening fast, and it's happening fast by necessity. So we're going to see an even deeper level of engagement and innovation that's happening there that I think is going to, again, set the bar and set the pace for the rest of the world.